Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Random Battles Ladder Climb. Here on episode 4. Starting to hit the mid ladder now. I think we're at around 350. Do a quick check. Yeah, 350. I'm thinking we can hopefully get up to around 1500. We'll see though. Okay. We've got the Urshifu with Sword Stance into Vaporeon. This is pretty good. Sword Stance is really threatening late game, especially if we can get Sticky Web up and keep it there. Spikes too. Whew. We got King Gambit. This team is looking kind of crazy. We can go hard into Vikavolt here. So he goes Torkoal. Okay, that's not exactly what I want to see. We can hit him for pretty big damage with Thunderbolt. Or we can just Volt switch out into Guard maybe. I think that's our best play. I want to get damage on Torkoal so it can't come and spin later. And if he decides to switch out, then we get to Volt into a good scenario anyway. He'll actually just give me that damage. That's great. I'm assuming he's not going to just Solar Beam out of the blue here. Yeah, Lava Plume. Who cares? Now I get a free Salt Cure. The freest move in the game, honestly. No one likes coming out on this. So we get Electrode. So he might just immediately Volt here. We're going to Protect. He actually just goes through Leaf Storm. Very aggressive. This kind of tells me that Garg is a problem for him. We're going to go back to Vikavolt. Resist both the stabs. Yep. So Electrode's at half now. We'll go ahead and Web. Yeah, this Torkoal can't really stop me. Because now Thunderbolt will kill. Or probably. He'll probably kill. And yep. No more Torkoal. So that web should be staying nice and up. Rabombi. Oh. We're just gonna... Both have webs, I see. We're gonna Volt out into our Delibird here. Who can spin this or put down spikes. I'm thinking spikes look pretty good here. This guy doesn't really scare me. He won't be quiver dancing, I don't think, if he's webs. He could actually Ghost. Ghost Terra Ghost just to deny the spin, which I don't care. We're in a pretty good spot here. I don't think he does that much damage to Guard. No, he really doesn't. Since I have lefties. Do we save the Delibird? Or actually, we can absolutely go Glow King. There's no way he does any damage to that. Especially with the AV. This thing is impossible to kill on the special side. We'll start off the Future Sight. Pikachu comes in. So if I can engineer this Pikachu into taking the Future Sight, that'd be great. The question is, do I keep it in Glow King? Or do I just send out like Vikavolt maybe? But Vikavolt's still really good into the Vaporeon. I think we just sack Delibird here. Goes for the knockoff. That's fine. And now we are going to Salt Cure. He could Volt for decent damage, or Surf for decent damage, but his Pikachu's dead. That's a lot of firepower gone. Maybe I should have just covered there. We're protected. Yeah, we go for suboptimal gameplay here. We'll just go hard into Vikavolt. Guess he Scalds. No burn, that's nice. So we could Bug Buzz. Do I Volt? Yeah, we can Volt. Yeah, I expected you. We can go into Glow King all day. We'll Future Sight again. Because he doesn't really have a good way to play around that. He just kind of has to take it. I think he's definitely going to attack here. Do we go for the Sludge Bomb, trying to get a poison, or do we Psyshock? Psyshock does a bit more damage, but I like the idea of poisoning this. Yeah, especially as it tries to wish stall and stuff. He could try to Rabombi here. But I don't really care if he wish patches to Rabombi. He just goes for the skull. Okay. And we get the poison. Yep, he's dead. He's gonna be dead here soon. He really can't sustain this. We Psy Shock here. Okay, he's kind of just sitting here doing nothing. I mean, it is a bit... I did misplay the Garg, though. I shouldn't have let it get that low. Future Sight here. Yep, ran the Protect. And we click Psy Shock. And Scald's just doing nothing to us. Yeah, so he's dead here. We'll go ahead and Sag Veek Volt to get that regen going. Yep, perfect. Okay, so we got Electro and Rabombi, both of which do nothing to Glow King. Doesn't show anything new. He is dead. Yeah, we'll just Psy Shock here. Okay. And the Oricorio comes out. This is a little scary, but we do have King Gambit. We'll just Ice Beam. He goes for the Defog, so I don't think he has Quiver Dance. And he gets frozen. Sorry about that, but that's the way it is. I mean, I think even if he doesn't get frozen there, I'm pretty sure he can't really win. Yeah. He just didn't really have much firepower left, and I had a King Gambit in the back. That's just kind of too much pressure. GG, though. Get our first win of the day. That's nice. Nice and comfortable. Good warm-up. Alright. So what we got? We got 2 Pikachu clones. Well, Raichu's not a clone, but you know what I mean. So we could just sit in and, like, Focus Blast me. I'm thinking that's pretty likely. He's not going to click either of his stabs here. That's for sure. He also might just try to Volt out. I want to scout him. He does Volt. So we will get a Aura Wheel here. And then we can Parting after. And yeah, that looks like Specs damage. Magearna. Okay. That's a little scary, because Magearna is just... It's Magearna. You know, this thing is pretty hard to deal with in general. But I think we can go into our Ariados here. Parting Shot out. Get our Ariados going. Shift gear. Oh, great. So do we web here? How do we deal with this if it starts going crazy? We have Pyroar. Pyroar, though, does get beat by Terra Ground if he's that. But Terra Ground would then invite Rillaboom. I'm going to Sticky Web up and go into Uxie to get a screen. Because he's just going to set up an Ariados forever. And this guy can't even... Doesn't even have the honor to have Memento on him. Flash Cannon actually does pretty much nothing to Uxie. We Light Screen. Reflect. Because he might... No, I don't... Well, I don't know. Does this guy have stored power? Couldn't tell you. But actually... Well, if he's Terra Blast, yeah. We'll go Pyroar here. We'll just Fire Blast to see what he does. Yes, Magearna is... it's already out of hand, and I don't have anything like Roar. I'm already getting reminded of some of my first UUbers games. He's actually Terra Flying. That's interesting. Floor Cannon doing nothing. Fire Blast Miss is annoying. So Terra Flying is interesting. But how do we really make progress against this guy? He's so bulky. And yeah, the Rillaboom not helping me out with Terra Grass and Terra Flying here. This is tough. It's a tough situation. And maybe we try to go for a poison on Ariados? That seems sketchy, though. But I mean, Morpeko can't deal with this. Yeah, our Terra types really aren't not really giving this the defensive utility we need. Yeah, I think we'll just poison jab him here from behind our screens, which is a pretty unfortunate turn of events. I shouldn't have webbed in the first place. Flash cannon doing some damage. In fact, too much though. We need to Terra here. We need to Terra, and Ariados needs to poison this thing, or it's over. Still no poison. Oh boy. Come on, Ariados. This can be your big moment. No poison. Why? Why are you like this? Yeah. Oh, floor cannon missing. Ariados? You're the best Pokemon ever. Who would have thought? Terra Steel Ariados with screen support. Taking down Magearna. Oh my god, I got a bit lucky with floor cannon missing there. That was scary as hell. Now we got a Pelipper. But I can breathe a sigh of relief. This can do whatever it wants. Ariados has served its purpose. We'll just throw a T-Spike, yeah. And now Morpeko comes in. And we can Aura Wheel. He could try to bring in Raichu, but it won't take this well. And then we go into our dark mode, our evil, angry mode. Click Aura Wheel again. He just sits in on it. Yeah, Morpeko can be a pretty annoying Pokemon once you get kind of in its loop, so to speak. Because Aura Wheel is a very powerful stab. I mean, 110 power is really good. Rayquaza comes out. I think we just parting shot this to Uxie, right? Well, unless he's like Swords Dance. In which case we're in a bad spot again. We'll Aura Wheel him. I just want to get damage off. Okay. Earthquake. We're going to Uxie now. Yeah, we'll just start setting up our screens again. Earthquake, that means he's either choice banned or he's like Swords Dance. And Pelipper shows up as his reign expires, which is pretty nice for us. Go ahead and light screen. Hits his Hurricane, it's fine. And we'll get our rocks up. I think this guy's specs. Yeah. Do we go into the Calyrex here? Or do we go into our Pyro? Pyro kind of struggles a bit against Quaquaque, but if it is banned, we'll be fine. Misses Hurricane again. We do kind of have a bit of awkward coverage. Hyper Voice should be a 2-hit. Yep, this guy cannot hit a Hurricane to save his life right now. Pelipper goes down. We're in a very good spot here. Let's see what he has, though. Houndoom comes out, and it's Boots. Okay. I think we just beat this 1v1, though. Yeah, Dark Pulse. Oh, well, he could crit me. I mean, I think we just lose something here, right? Because he's gonna sucker. He's absolutely gonna sucker punch here. I think our end game here is to kill off Houndoom and try to sweep his Calyrex. Oh, no sucker. That's great. That's exactly what we needed, actually. Still got our light screen. We cannot kill him with Uxie. But if he didn't Sucker Punch there. I don't think he's going to Sucker Punch at all. Just Astral here. Yeah, no Sucker Punch. Get our +1. Rayquaza comes out is banned, so it actually can't do anything. Well, yeah, he already teared. So no Terra Normal. Not that he could really hit me anyway. It's E-Speed. And Passimian comes out. Guess it's Defiant, but it's too late. GG's. Okay. Another win. We are getting close to 1400. That Magearna was almost a death to me, as Magearna usually is wherever it goes. Oh. I looked away for a second. Look who we have. So there's no way this guy stays in, right? But the question is, do we try to set up this early? We actually have just like full offense. We'll shift gear. Fire Fang comes out actually. Don't do that. Stop. He does stop. Very kind of Mabstiff. Mabstiff? I'm not sure how to say that. But he does die. He actually just had a total counter behind it. Do we go to the Claw? Or do we go to Bax? I think Bax takes too much from Fire Blast, probably, right? Yeah, Fire Blast is a 2-hit KO. Could also go to Titan here. That's a thought. But I don't think it's a very good thought. We'll go to Claw. Tank the Fire Blast. And our best option here is still Water Pulse. He goes to the Solar Beam. We should live it. Yeah. Get some nice damage off on the Ninetales, and then we'll die. Yep. Torn here could finish it off. If it hits its Bleakwind. Yeah, this team is actually just no defensive, or very little defensive utility. We do have like Regenerator, which is cool. But I mean, we got banned, specs, and then setup. Goes into Luminion. It's gonna take a lot of damage. Get the speed drop too, not that we really needed it. So chances of killing are decent here, but not great. But we can tank whatever it hits us with, so that's fine. We actually just get to kill. Perfect. Polt comes out. I think it's another case where you can just tank whatever it hits us with. Oh, he's actually Dragon Dance. That's scary. But, well, it's actually not that scary when you consider we have Scizor and Excalibur in the back. In fact, I think we might be able to go hard Scizor right here. Hang on, let me look up. What is your coverage? If you ever want to look at movesets, you can do r/Rainbats, and then Pokemon name. So this guy, he does have Fire Blast, I think. But does he even kill me at +1 with Dragon Darts? I don't think so. No, he doesn't kill. But do we hit? We do. Tornadus. Hitting these moves for us. Okay, so Lazo comes out. I think Torn has done its job. You don't want to give this guy any room to work with, because he's the most annoying guy ever, possibly. It's between Salazzle and Tropius. They're both very evil Pokemon. He immediately subs. Oh, you think I'm gonna try to belly drum on you? No, sir. Okay, he just goes Terra Water and subs and protects and finally hits us with a flamethrower, but Titan takes that pretty nicely because of Thick Fat. But Salazzle also taking our Earthquake pretty nicely. Okay, he's gonna protect here. If I'm crazy, I could belly drum. Do we go for the Psycho move? Because he protects here, right? And then he still won't have enough for sub, and he dies. And we can just kill him with Scissor anyway. We'll go for the funny move. Okay. Okay, we got our belly drum. Citrus Berry will keep us alive for Toxic. Oh, buddy. It's Ice Shard time. Although, Ninetales, I know, I think it dies here. But Titan, even with belly drum, is actually pretty underwhelming. You think max damage, but then Ninetales only takes 39%. So it's actually not that good. We finish you off with Bullet Punch, though. An actually good priority move. And he forfeits. Okay. We've broken into 1400. Perfect. We get one or two more, depending on the speed. Okay, what do we got? We got Mega Love Disc and Wug Trio. So this is basically a free flip turn, because you don't do any damage to me. In fact, you probably do more damage to yourself. Let's see, we got Booster Energy on the Slitherwing. For Dimaggio, we got the fast setup Calyrex with weakness policy. Set I actually like a lot. Mimikyu, Deden, Palisand. Okay. Okay, the tree comes out. We can't actually hit it that hard with Mimikyu. I don't want this guy setting up a bunch. How much does he do? I think Glacier probably takes too much damage from Poltergeist. If he's banned. Yeah. I think Mimikyu is fine here. We'll see what he does. But at the very least, we can threaten him. Because this could be Citrus Berry and like Harvest Set, or it could be just Choice Band. But since our Mimikyu is only Shadow Sneak, even with the Sword Stance, we actually don't one hit. We don't one hit him, unless we crit, of course. But what will it be? Yeah, immediately we have a pretty good defensive core with Alomomola and Palisand, but this is the one guy that can threaten both of them. Oh, we get the Poltergeist dodge. If we go to +4 here, we actually do one hit him with Shadow Sneak, so we'll do that. Yep. And no more Trevenant. And we have a +3 Mimikyu. What is Spiritomb gonna do? I guess he could go Terra Steel and Foul Play, but if that's what he needs to do to kill Mimikyu, we'll take it. Nope, he actually just dies. Was he bluffing it, or I'm not sure what's going on there. Liquidation will kill us. We don't hit one hit with we do not one hit with Shadow Sneak, but we get a ton of damage. Yep, we go into Alomomola, and we flip turn. Yeah, Yeah, honestly, the Alomomola makes this kind of brain dead. Because, I mean, this guy's so good at its one thing, which is pivoting, really. Or wish passing. The wish passing is also really great. Go into the den, offer some nice speed control on anything you might want to bring in. But 5 for 3. Okay, Quagsire comes out. Not really what I wanted to see. So I don't want to switch Thrain to Slithering. Slithering is our best way of beating this guy, right? So we could just kind of spam Super Fang. I think we'll do that. So he's going to recover here. We will Dazzling first. Yeah, that was more than super... Oh. He just goes for the Earthquake. We've had a Quagsire delivered to us, folks. So we'll just, I think, go Slitherwing here. And we will Leech Life him. Nice. Ooh. The Regieleki comes out. You don't even kill me. I don't really care. You actually don't do any damage. That was actually really sad for Regieleki. I know they did nerf Transistor in Gen 9, actually, which is funny. Because they knew this guy would be busted. But, so then when he doesn't have Terra Ice, Terra Blast, he's just kind of useless. And Hoopa comes out here. Goes Terra Fighting. Gunk Shot. Do we get poison? No. That's it. Quick and clean. 4-0 and 1425. Yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Get that 5th win, hopefully. Okay, we got T-Tar and Cloyster. So, setting up here would be really ballsy. Between Sandstorm Chip and Stone Edge, possibly just deleting me. It's a lot. We could go Quillfish, sub some spikes first. Because I think he's just going to attack, right? That or he's going to switch into whatever his Cloyster counter would be. We'll go Quillfish here, I like it. He goes for Stone Edge, yep. Quillfish just takes like an absolute champ. And we'll spike here. He could knock off or set rocks. Neither is great for me, but then I get my spikes, right? If he does that, I get at least 2 layers of spikes. Which will help enable that sweep later on. Spikes are just really good in random battles. If you ever have hazards, you should probably prioritize getting them up early. Because if you have a hazard weak team against you, there's just nothing they can really do about it. Speaking of nothing I can really do, this slacking destroys me, kind of. Or at least destroys poor little Quillfish. He has to go for Earthquake or Giga Impact to kill me. And that's if he's banned. But we don't really have a switch in, so we'll just spike up. He goes Terra Normal. Oh, but he's Choice Scarf. That was very aggressive. Okay, so I think the play, if we spike again, we will die, and then he gets a free hit on something else. So we're actually gonna switch back. Do we go into Cloyster? I don't really want to take any extra damage on that. We'll go into Appleton as he truants. And then we'll intimidate him again. And he'll kill us. And then we have free setup. Yep. So now Cloyster comes and shell smashes for free. Yeah, Terra Normal the slacking is wild, dude. I don't really understand that. But then again, on Random Battles Ladder, many inexplicable things happen. It goes back into T-Tar as we shell smash up. We actually still don't kill him. I'm gonna... Yeah, we actually cannot kill him. Straight up. We're gonna Terraground and shell smash again. Yeah, Stone Edge is not gonna do much damage still. And now we start blasting. I'm not sure. I think, yeah, that slacking actually would have outsped us after only one. So getting to another shell smash is important, actually. 'Cause I wouldn't want to take like a Terra normal Giga Impact. He will bring in slacking anyway. He's just gonna die. Yep. Still got 4 other Pokemon though. And he just forfeits. Okay, so I guess we can assume that Cloister would click Icicle Spear 4 more times to win. As we move up to 1441. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. These videos are always long enough anyway. But if you're still listening, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and I will hopefully see you in the next episode.